here. One that goes from here to here, one that goes down to here, and maybe even like a smaller one here, but I don't know. I mean, it's a little faint, but those other two are very there.
Oh my god, okay, holy shit. There's something. Guys! Whoa.
You got a lot more.
Bro, I'm not going down there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's almost like a claw.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, dude, you got shit that you got.
You see,
There's another thing
You
here.
got a line and a patch.
for real?
You
Yeah.
have a line here, a line here.
Do I like, you had a darkness in your eyes when you were inside.
That's how I felt. Like it felt like something was there.
Your eyes, they may not have been, but they look black to me.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed that too.
It actually kind of made me nervous.
Literally,
What about now? I mean,
You still have like,
you can, yeah, but you can
look.
actually see pupil now.
Scratches. But this is Sallie House, and this is what we came for, so we'll see when they come back up if they have any more scratches.
we've done a little research, a little back history and stuff, maybe reasoning of why this place could be haunted, if it is, which I think it is, but yeah. So what did you find so far? I mean, like, what kind of like back history did you find out about this place, like the land?
Yeah. Well, before we go to the land, I do want to reiterate that the only documentation of when this Sallie started and everything, the only real documentation there is that there was a doctor that lived at this house, and he did practice out of the house. There is zero documentation on a girl named Sallie ever dying.
Right.
I think what it came down to, well, there was Sallie Isabel Hall, and she lived in town. I think she lived on this street, but she was like 32, and she had 14 kids. So in all of that research, the only person that's really associated with the doctor that lived here, whose name is Sallie, was already a mother of children. So they may have been associated like that. He could have been her kid's doctor, like pediatrician, but there's no documentation of any Sallie dying in this house.
And if you ever found any documentation, which we could not find, we'd love to see it, but no one's ever really shown it.
Yeah.
I mean, they even say that she was 7. So, like, how does anybody even know she was 7 years old if we can't even find documentation of her? When all she's found is like an older lady with a lot of kids.
Yeah.
She obviously wasn't 7 years old. So.
And there's also like quite a few different rumors around the Sallie story in and of itself. Like, there's the story that Sallie lived in the house.
Right.
And that it was a botched appendectomy, which that rings true for every story across the board, is that it was a botched surgery. But I've read that it was the doctor had an affair with the housemaid, and she was African American, and he didn't want to have any association publicly for having a child with this woman, because this is back in the 1900s. It's probably frowned upon in this state at that point. And because he didn't want to associate with this little girl, he either didn't take her to a hospital, or he just refused to do the surgery, or he botched it on purpose.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and then of course the main story is that a frantic mother comes to the door, banging on the door because she knew the doctor lived here, and Sallie, he said that she didn't have enough time to make it to the hospital, so he put her on the surgery table, and before the anesthesia fully kicked in, he starts cutting her open, so she's screaming, and the last thing that she sees is this male doctor cutting her open and experiencing excruciating pain, and then dies on the table. So there's quite a few different rumors around, so speculation is like way out of it, and obviously with no documentation to back up any of this, there's no proof that there was actually a Sallie even here. So with that being said, what I like to do personally is look at when the Native Americans in around the area that we go to investigate, when they were kicked out of their land. And what I found was that this was originally, and I might be butchering this, but Osage Sioux land. And up until this point, more and more white settlements were being, pushed in from the east. And so all of those native tribes were being pushed to the west. And what ended up happening in 1825, Kansa Nation, I do believe, which is what the state was named after, or the tribe that the state was named after.
Okay.
They were limited to the northeast of Kansas, which is where we are now. And then by 1834, there was an Indian Removal Act that moved all of the natives from that east area. They either had been put on their reservations or they were pushed even further. So all of these tribes are being pushed into each other. And by the end of 1834, they had all been completely moved out of Kansas, except for one small reservation area, I do believe. Now, with that being said, I would say probably by the 1840s, this was all white settlement territory. So because the land was super fertile and, all that, they started settling here. Now, this house was built, according to what I found, it was built in 1872. So that's about a 40-year difference. Now, I don't know if my working theory, and I don't know, we've kind of talked about it, but my working theory is that as these natives are being pushed out further off of their land, and it's not just this tribe either, it's all the natives from the east that are being pushed and condensed and pushed and pushed and pushed out of their land. There's all of that, that sorrow, that frustration, that anger, and who knows if they put a curse over the land and something just grabbed hold here. And that's, man, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. Ugh. But if that's what grabbed hold here, and that's that dark, malevolent entity that's in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's my working theory on that. Now, whether or not there's actually child spirits in this house, we don't know yet. That's what we're trying to, figure out here. Like, what is actually going on. That's the proof that we want to get here.
Right.
Well, if any of you have any information that you'd like to share with us, Don, how would they do that? How would they get a hold of us?
I mean, you could comment on the page. I mean, just write a comment on there, say, hey man, there's proof, go to this website, or say, hey man, come check out my YouTube channel, we actually have a video talking about it, or we looked on whatever. I mean, just tell us, what I'm saying, just write a comment down there,
We also have a Facebook page that you can message.
Yeah, same name, Ghost Operations Afterlife team.
Mm-hmm.
So like going back to like the whole, if Sallie existed and it was actually a little girl where this man operated on her, so like she said that, the last moments of her life, she was technically, in her opinion, was probably being tortured by this man. And majority of people who get scratched here are men.
Yep.
So that could kind of, put a little bit more proof into a little girl was tortured to death by a man, and now she's taken out on men. So that's that right there. And also the guy who lived here, which you're probably going to get into that, right? The guy who, dude was getting scratched daily. They had, back in the 90s, he was...
Tony Pickman. And there's actually, I think there was a book written about it too, but I didn't write that down.
And, he had a toddler in his hands, and we kind of have a theory earlier. We're talking like, he was holding his baby, and he got, like, severely scratched while he was holding his toddler.
One second. And you can actually YouTube, it's a sightings episode. If you put sightings in quotation and then put Sallie House, it will bring you to a whole, I don't know if it's a movie, but it's different. It's a news station I think it was a news station, but they came into the house, and this was back in the mid-90s, so it was closed-circuit cameras. They had a bunch of equipment. I think at one point they said it was about $500,000 worth of equipment they had in this house, and they had parapsychologists. They had one of the people they had reviewing footage and like the EVPs. He had worked for the CIA. He had worked for the FBI with, you know, the FAA, black box. Like they brought in a lot of specialists to try and figure out what was going on, because this man had been scratched in one night. He'd been scratched 11 times, and it's like you could see it. It's scratched and it's actively bleeding.
Yeah.
So it's crazy shit.
That could either be Sallie, or it could be the dark spirit entity that resides here. I mean, you know, or the dark entity pretends to be a little girl named Sallie, which they like to do that a lot. So. But
you were saying, like, what you were thinking at least is that Sallie was trying to protect the child.
Protect the child, or maybe even, you know, if it's a little girl and she has a lot of baby dolls. You know, as a young female, you're gonna have a lot of baby dolls you play with. So maybe even she considered, because there was no scratches on the baby. It was a boy, right? Mm-hmm. So. She's scratching this grown man. Obviously, if she got killed by a grown man, that's who you're going to get scratched by. And also, she might have been protecting it, or she was jealous that this little boy, like almost like she claimed him as her doll, and he's walking around with it, and that's the reason why you're going to get severely scratched by him, especially being a man. So it was just a theory that we kind of had, like, you know, if this story of Sallie's a true thing, and like why was he getting scratched with his toddler in his hand, and why is, you know, so on and so forth. So that's just kind of where we've just been dwelling in our brains about this whole thing.
Anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, I feel if I was in a traumatic experience and died in such a fashion, such as Sallie, that I would be in protect mode. Like if I had this ill feelings toward the people who had done that to me, even if it was accidental. Like I'm sure the doctor didn't purposely puncture her appendix, you know, so it wasn't his fault. He just was unable to save her, right?
But again,
as an 11-year-old girl,
7.
I thought you said she was 11.
She's 7. The paper up there says 7.
Okay.
I thought she was 11 too, though. Like
but
before.
That's two different. There was another one where they said that she was 11 and 12.
Yeah.
So without any definitive proof of there actually being a little girl in this house with any of this happening, this is all speculation at this point.
Right.
There's no proof.
So far, people's gotten proof of being scratched. I mean, like she said, that video of back in the 90s, that's pretty nutty, dude. Like, that's crazy right there. I mean, this dude was getting scratched on the daily. They had people in there watching him get scratched, and he was bleeding. So, you know, it's like, Sallie or not, I mean, the footage we're seeing is pretty crazy, and that's what we're going to be trying to figure out today, maybe even have it happen. Like I said, we're going to be provoking a little bit for whatever this dark spirit is that's here. We're going to be trying to probably get scratched, you know what I mean, just so we can show you guys. We've never been scratched before that we don't know of, you know, so we're going to be trying to do that. Also trying to communicate with a Sallie, maybe try to get through the spirit box. That's what we're going to be doing tonight, yeah. So, you know, if you like this video, we get some crazy shit tonight. Definitely comment down below if you see something we don't see or hear something we don't hear. And also if you have any proof of Sallie or whatever, comment that down below because we'd like to see it, you know. So
just the thought of getting scratched, the anticipation of it happening has got me so on edge, and I'm feeling every single minute thing go across my skin.
Both of us.
Not anything that I'm sure it's not anything, but super paranoid about it.
It's both of us,
They've
dude.
both
We've
been
been
really
constantly like, yo, do you see anything here? Is there something on my arm? Look at my back, man. Like, we've already been down in the basement already for a little bit. Me and Ron. Carrie was upstairs. She was trying to, you know, communicate with the good spirits here and just kind of let them know that's what we're going to be doing. Me and him is provoking. Maybe get a little nasty, you know. Yeah, dude, it's going to be a crazy night for sure. I feel like, hopefully it's going to be a crazy night, but just like I said, the anticipation and wondering if we're going to get scratched has got us both a little bit, I wouldn't say on edge, but just we feel every little thing on our bodies right now, just waiting for it to happen.
You're more aware of what's going on.
Very aware. Yeah, but we were down there earlier and
our senses are peaking.
We kind of provoked a little bit, you know, not to the extreme, but just kind of, you know, talk a little shit.
We got a little bit nasty. Just
a little bit. I mean, nothing too bad, but just we got a little bit nasty. Nothing happened down there. We didn't really feel anything. Didn't even really get anxious at all, about the whole thing. We're not feeling any heavy pressures in here so far. Still daytime, obviously, but we are actually about to go eat, and we're going to set up some static cameras. We're going to set up some recorders, and this house is going to be abandoned for probably at least an hour, if not maybe a little longer. So that's going to be something we're going to go through. We'll probably put it on the video. I'm sure we will. Whether we get some or not, we'll fast forward. So if you see any of the fast forwarding through that, it's probably because we didn't hear nothing or see nothing. So,
or there's also, we're in the middle of a neighborhood too, so there's probably kids outside playing.
Right.
So it's going to be a little bit for us to go through and kind of debunk some things probably too. But
yeah, because about an hour ago we did hear like a little kid yelling down the road, like maybe 2 houses down. We heard like a cat meowing. The house is
It's pretty soundproof.
pretty soundproof for the most part. So like if we even tested it, we were yelling from inside to outside how much we could hear it, and it's like it's pretty good being soundproof right now. But we're gonna debunk everything. If it's out of the ordinary, then it could be something. So.
And we're gonna turn the air conditioner off too when we leave, so that won't be.
We're pretty highly critical of everything we're doing. You too. Like we'll go over it.
We spent what 2 hours almost going through
almost
one.
three, I'd say.
The
Last
static
night.
cam from Velisca, so
We got a lot of crazy stuff in Velisca, so if you haven't seen it, watch it.
go back to our Velisca video. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, and we've actually already turned the AC off, actually, but there is something else you're going to probably hear. We're going to be hearing all night.
No, we're not, because I'm going to turn the water off.
Okay. So he's going to turn the water. The toilets keep running. Every now and every like 15 minutes you'll hear drain or whatever. It's like a leak or something. We're going to turn the water off so we ain't going to hear it. So there we go. Yeah. So like I said, see anything, like, comment, share.
We might try to get a thermal fart too, so if we can get that, we'll
We're in
set for you.
Kansas, bro. Everything
goes.
is good. We all have bubble gut, so
Yeah.
we're all just ripping us.
Oh, that's another thing too. We do have a thermal gun. We have some night vision cameras. We're going to set the night vision down there in the basement while we're gone. But I think the thermal cameras are going to be pretty useful tonight, especially with the whole like everybody getting scratched all the time type of thing, and maybe see some blue on red. So
hopefully if all of our batteries stop dying so quickly.
Yeah.
Another thing that's been going on.
That's another thing we've been experiencing. It's just kind of odd. Very fast, actually.
Draining.
My shit's just not charging for shit.
So.
And with that, we're gonna go eat. So we will see you guys when we come back.
Gonna get the bubble, get some more.
Here's that infamous picture of Sally. Sally began writhing with pain. Is it writhing or writhing?
Writhing.
Writhing with pain. Her fears increasing after eyeing the doctor's surgical instruments as he carefully laid them out for the surgery. The doctor knew the appendix would soon burst and began cutting on the child before the anesthesia tool full effect. They meant to say took effect, but they put tool. Yeah, there's that. This must have been like a medicine bag. Poor Sally. Wonder if like this is maybe the room that it happened in. I pictured it always being like right here. One day, a frantic mother broke through the front door carrying her 6-year-old daughter, Sally. The child had been sick all night and collapsed from severe abdominal pain. The physician assessed the emergency situation and discovered the swollen hardness of her appendix. He knew there was little time to waste and began preparing for surgery. All right, so that's literally just the first floor right there, man. That's it. That's all they got to it. At the bottom of the steps, we got a person recently opened the front door, paused before entering only to have the door swing quickly open for her. The next person entering found the door would quickly swing shut for them. And it starts. Why does it sound like there's water running up here?
It's an air vent.
Yeah, it's like that someone flushed the toilet recently. That usually stops after a while, doesn't it? When you flush the toilet, it only does it till it fills all the way up and it stops, don't it?
I got a leak.
That magic 8 ball on the Sam and Colby episode they had it on the floor in the room right behind Ron.
And rolled down the steps.
Well, the first time they revisited their footage, and I
There's
think
one other guy. It was Seth Borden.
Seth Borden had accidentally kicked it down the stairs.
Yeah.
And they were all downstairs in the dining room. Do you guys have any issues breathing?
I'm not.
Where they did like the birthday cake thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were sitting down there.
Yeah.
And that ball went flying down the stairs, smacked into the wall.
I looked over, I saw that fucking doll hair, lion hair moving. Like, what the fuck?
AC.
Yeah. We gonna experience anything in this house tonight from Sallie and friends?
I'm gonna guess this is probably the mother's bedroom.
Lie on.
One day, during a normal Sallie House tour, a 4-year-old girl became missing. The girl was found in a closet with the door closed. She later said, "I was playing with that little girl." Had Sallie found a playmate? Just got a little bit of a tingly head vibe right there, like a head change, if you would say. What's the bathroom? So what has this been? That is weird.
I don't remember if this is the nursery or if that was the nursery.
So this place is very notorious for men getting scratched. I mean, I just want to mark right now. I have a couple cat scratches that are little old, small ones right here on above my elbow, and
You got a mark on the other side, unless that's a birthmark right there. Bruise, something.
I think it's from my what the hell is that? Honestly, I don't even know what that is, but might be from work, might be from getting burnt on welding. But let's just say that's there. That's there, whatever it is, bruise, dirt, whatever. But this arm, no scratches, no nothing. My back, no scratches.
No scratches. Freckles. In front. Nothing. Oh, you do have one scratch. Hang on.
That little one in my stomach here, or
That's
the one
right
on the
here.
side. Yeah, I had that yesterday after the Velisca house.
So that's. Good lord. Okay, so that's it coming in.
There's nothing else.
Like Jesus. Alright, turn around.
Okay, so Carrie went through my camera. I have no scratches on me except for one from, I don't know what it's from, but I noticed it after the Velisca house, but I don't know if it's from the house or not.
Yep.
Ron,
Back has nothing.
no back
Front
scratches,
has
nothing on his neck.
Nothing
My
else.
back, my pussy,
Outside.
or my crack.
I don't see anything on his arms. He got a little scratchy scratch there from on the elbow. Nothing that's, you know, where it's like, holy shit. I mean, just old.
All right, Carrie, your turn. Just kidding.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs in the basement. I want to set up the Tascam recorder and night vision camera for our little abandonment session here. And we have a music sensor box there.
I haven't been down here yet.
Just be careful. You hear that?
What the fuck, Don? I gotta walk through that shit.
So we can still hear a little bit of a hissing. Oh, I think that's just the water again. Okay, so I will set this night vision camera up back here. Or maybe not, it might slide off. Yeah, I'll set the Tascam right here, okay?
There's a behind you. There's a thing.
Okay, perfect. So I'll set this up here. And I'll put the infrared over here.
And why are we putting this down here?
We are putting this down here because we're about to leave for about an hour to go eat. And we're hoping with an abandoned house like this, or just any haunted house that gets abandoned, maybe spirits feel more comfortable without people being in it. So that's why we're doing this. Maybe we'll pick something up without us being here.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, that's on. So we got the infrared light. Okay, turn this on. Turn on our night vision. Man, I haven't used this camera in a minute. It's Tim's. So, night shot. Boom. Night vision is now on.
Yep.
Go ahead and turn that light off. To be right here. So get out of the way of the infrared light. So that's what we're going to be pretty much seeing. We might even flip that bucket over, put some things on top of it, see if it tips over or something. So we gotta turn that light back on. Get a little switch on the left.
Yeah. Just try not to drop your camera.
Oh, it's fine. You know what's actually, I've never dropped my camera, but I've dropped.
Oh, it's like...
Okay. So this is actually recording now. Just a little piece of air or something there. So we'll set this down in front here. Okay, so it's picking up that bucket and mostly this. So that bucket's draining. Just a little bit. Put something kind of near the edge of this table right here. Find something.
Are those wooden letters or?
A piece of wood, yeah. And let's put this guy over here. So we're gonna set Mr. Skellington right here. Set a little piece of wood there, you know, just in case he wants to knock something over, he gets bored. Put a cup there. None of that's moving by air, okay? Nothing. It's moving, but that's a lot of fucking air. Okay, so one more check on the camera. It's recording. Got the infrared on. It's looking good. Everything on that table's in frame. So we'll go up, see what Ron got set up upstairs.
When allegedly there was a pentagram on the floor here.
Yeah, I think that's what they were saying. And they like caught on fire or somebody spray painted over it or something like that. But the one guy who owns the Conjuring house said he got burned there. His actual hairs on his skin were actually like singed. So they say whatever's down here is very, very fucking evil. Watch coming up because you might hit your, well, just kind of, yeah.
I'm more worried about these damn stairs. Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
What was it?
I don't know if that was my fucking camera. Oh my god.
Was it a noise or did you see?
No, it was like right fucking behind me. It was like a, almost like a,
Did you hear a growl?
it was like a, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking breathe. You know, like when a cat is like, wah.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking sounded like right, I got goosebumps, dude.
Don,
It's this. Wait till you spell this room.
stop walking!
Alright, go ahead of me.
Stop taking it everywhere.
Tell everybody what's going on.
Don, shoot yourself.
No,
We're
back.
we're concluding our abandonment. We just ate dinner for about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, the light's still on at least. I'm hoping this GoPro didn't overheat.
Well, the balls didn't move. That kind of sucks. Anything look different in there?
I think the GoPro overheated. Yep. Fucker. Well, I did get 46 minutes worth of footage. But, yeah. That's about all I have to say.
Is that all you had up there was the GoPro?
Oh, I had a cat ball sitting here, a cat ball there, and a ball there. Inside Sally's room, there's
I just kicked the cat ball.
a cat ball on the floor at Don's feet. We have the xylophone here, and a tea party.
Oh, such a sexy tea
It's
party.
a sexy tea party. Ha, ha, ha.
And that's the haunted. That's supposedly the haunted doll, right? The one right there.
Supposedly. I had a K2 meter on it. Didn't read anything.
Oh yeah.
I don't have my K2 meter, else I'll prove it. But Teddy here lights up, but he also is electronic. Kind of freaky.
Sounds like two voices.
And that's about all I had up here. Don has a camera in the basement. Carrie, not sure, does she have her camera set up somewhere?
I don't think so. There's a night vision camera and a task cam recorder down there. Fucking recording none of this, dude.
I was filling the water up.
Well, I didn't know, because you're sitting there, I don't know, at the other side of the toilet.
Okay, so
It's like-
Not sitting.
I was setting all this stuff up when I had it set up. But I was filming, which I don't even think I fucking filmed any of that either. So anyway, Ron felt like he had a pinch on his back, and
It was like right after you were rubbing my back.
which it was his
But-
upper back,
Yeah,
correct?
it was my upper back.
Okay. Now he said, "Man, I felt like someone just pinched my back," and I put open all these cabinet doors, set up an IR light. I thought I filmed all of that, and that's whenever he said this. I was about to walk upstairs, realized I didn't film none of that shit. So now, show me your back again, because I didn't film none of that shit apparently. So we filmed his back earlier, okay? And he has these two scratches right here. One that goes from here to here, one that goes down to here, and maybe even like a smaller one here, but I don't know. I mean, it's a little faint, but those other two are very there. Yeah, he says, yeah, I felt like something pinched his back, and those were there.
Like a nail pinch. Like,
Like where it kind of hurts a little bit.
yeah, you're fucking sweaty, bro.
Dude, I'm clammy, bro.
Oh, why so
That's
hot?
how I've been for the past fucking 4 days. Now when I say I feel clammy and sweaty. It almost sounded like someone just went. Oh my god!
Like a
so
bubble popping.
yeah, it's like- I bet she tried so hard to make
Pop
that
goes my
loud.
tooth.
I felt like pushing your arm to shit myself.
Okay, so Ron definitely got scratched, man.
This week on Scratched by a Demon.
So I opened all these doors up, which I thought I already filmed this once, but I wasn't even recording. But yeah, I opened all these doors, set up a night vision camera. We're about to head upstairs to the master bedroom. Ron got scratched. That happened. And actually, we told whatever's down there that if you get scratched or you do something, we'll come back down and talk to him. So,
That bitch can wait.
It was
No,
like
I'm not saying now.
It was like not wanting us to leave.
right.
Right.
Yeah, because at first there was nothing. No more communication, no more mel meter, nothing. And then we were like, well, we're going upstairs. That's when the mel meter started going off again. Like, it's like, hold on, wait, I'll do something. But we did say, like, hey, if you do something, we'll come back tonight. So we will now officially, for sure, promises, we will come back down to that basement to communicate, since obviously it did something,
Yeah.
you know? But for now, we got other business up in the master bedroom, and we'll be doing Sally's room, and I think there's another room up there too. There's another room up there too, but I don't know if that's a place of interest. Anyway, we will be going upstairs. Let's just say that.
Check it out. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll probably take all this stuff again, right?
Yeah, spirit box. We have a plan for you. And oh
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
we have a plan for you. We have plans for Carrie.
Sally won't play with.
I think you'll like it though. I don't think it's a scary thing. I think you might actually enjoy this one.
It involves these though.
Are you wondering now, like, what the fuck are they doing?
Oh, I got another thing to show you too when we get up there.
Another thing to show.
Got it. Score. That was me throwing a bottle, by the way. We're about to go upstairs. Oh man, am I good?
No, dude.
Whoa.
No.
The fuck is
Right in
that?
the fucking middle.
Bro,
Holy shit.
All the way across.
shut up.
Grab his
No,
camera.
stay there. I'll film you.
I haven't felt anything.
Dude.
Shut up. No, actually,
No, I swear to God.
Now that you touched it, it fucking
Serious
burns.
shit, dude. Like the middle of your back.
Now that you
This is
touched
Don's
it,
back.
it burns.
Ah, gotta turn your fucking.
Turn the, you might have to turn the ISO down.
How do you do that?
So,
I see it.
you gotta hold it and then, hold it.
That's bright.
Hey, it shouldn't be going bright. What the fuck? There we go.
There we go.
Now, it might be too dark, but you just turn the light up if it is, or try to
No,
wheel
that's
it.
perfect. Yeah.
Like how big? Like bigger than Ron's?
You got one right
It's
there,
almost like a rash.
one right there, and then
Like
you
a
have
welt.
one over here coming across.
You know what's funny, dude? Is I never felt no burns,
there.
no nothing.
Right there, and they're still raised a little bit.
Like a welt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, anything on the
Take
front?
a picture.
Holy shit! Oh man, it's coming in awesome here.
Take a picture, Carrie. You see, now it's starting to burn now that you touched it, though. I didn't feel no burns earlier. I didn't feel nothing.
Take it from this angle here. Right where this camera's at. You might need to turn your ISO up.
Down.
Yeah, down.
See, that's weird because you felt a pinch. I haven't felt nothing.
Don had his ISO at about 600.
Also, my like aperture and shit. I don't know where the fuck all that shit is. That makes a difference too. But
Holy shit, bro.
Good Lord, stop fucking zooming.
see now I feel like now that you touched it, it feels burny there, almost like
I got
the
it.
oil.
No, dude, you're gonna.
Almost like the oils.
You
of
might
your-
freak when you see the picture.
Man.
Almost like the oils of your skin, kind of like burn it. You know.
Turn it to acid. I got acid fingers.
Well, you know
Acid
how,
oil.
like if you touch a burn, it kind of burns it a little. It feels burny, you know, because
Yeah.
the salt on your skin.
Alright.
We good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set the camera down, take a picture of my phone.
There.
I'm fucking not even recording. All right, so we're gonna put the melt meter on the steps right here. We did have the REM pod there, but it was going haywire, so we're just assuming it's an older battery. We have a brand new battery in that melt meter. Ron's putting a static camera up in the corner. We're down here in the basement. He set up candles around this. He's going to sit in the burnt circle where there was supposedly a
Sacrifice, a demonic sacrifice.
demonic sacrifice and possibly a pentagram that was drawn there. I just didn't know if it turned off every now and then.
Now, I hooked that up to here, right?
Yeah, plug it into the female port on that thing. Something's right dead on that millimeter right now.
Nice.
You know what's weird? I was gonna mention something, but I was just like, whatever, man. Both my ears got hot again, like it did in the attic of the Velisca house. While I was sitting there and you were talking. Yeah,
You
kind of
got chills?
I got chills, but I mean, I'm just because of how that just went straight to red and only red, and I had that feeling, just kind of made me feel a certain way. But that's what we're here for. So, turn my back to it again.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to start off with the bells. We're going to listen to that and maybe a full chant. Then I'll turn the bells off. Start recording on this
Are you
device,
filming?
and then
Okay.
turn the S-Box on, and then put the headphones on, and then they will start asking questions, and I will start answering.
And again, he's in the middle of the circle like a sacrificial lamb. Like a little red lamb.
All right, we're ready.
And his GoPro's still up there, recording.
Always makes me think of From Whom the Bell Tolls.
Look, I knew it. The millimeter's going off again. You know what's funny? Didn't it go off right after you gave it a little taste of that?
No.
Okay. Was it before? Yeah, I was gonna move it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so. We'll find out. But I was gonna get inside just in case that does light up. I don't have to keep spinning 180. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Thank you for lighting that up. But if you're the demon, fuck you. Still go fuck yourself. Are you being affected by this noise?
Alright, that was the end of the chant. I'm gonna turn the bells off.
If you like that, can you make that meter light up to red again? If you want us to play it again, light it up red.
We can play some Bible music for you. We heard you love everything Jesus.
Jesus loves me, yes I know.
For the fucking Bible tells me so.
Yeah, yeah.
If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny. No, shut it now. Alright. See, I'm not being rude, I'm just talking too much.
Brand new battery in that millimeter though.
Me shutting myself up. Alright, so I'm going to turn it all the way up. Which it is all the way up.
And again, he cannot hear us with those that headset on, man. It's so loud.
I wish we had the SP7 here.
To be honest, dude, having to wear that with that thing turned all the way up, it is very, very, very annoying.
It's very loud and draining on the ears.
Yep. So he's got it on AM, and he's playing backwards. We can skip through all that. Can you hear me now? Hey, Ron.
You're gonna have to talk in inside voice talk.
Okay. Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? I don't think you can hear me.
Also,
He must have heard
when
that,
you're
yeah.
talking, it's kind of reverbing off
Okay.
of that.
I did hear it vibrate, too.
Go from it.
Yeah, I definitely heard it vibrate. Okay, again, we got that millimeter sitting back here on the stairs right around here. And this is the basement of the Sallie House. Of course, you already know that.
I got like anxious feelings.
Right now?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Even whenever I was sitting there and that millimeter just went spiked to red, I didn't really get scared or anxious or anything like that. It was just more weird because like I felt that red, the hotness on my ears while he was describing that. And then I was actually going to stand up to like turn to look at that, and right as it did, it's like the fucking red just went off. And made me think I was too close to it, but I was like, it went off the whole time if that was the case. Okay, so Ron here, sitting on the floor where there used to be a pentagram supposedly. He's your little sacrificial lamb, so do whatever you would like with him. I don't know if you remember, he's the one that called you a little pussy and a bitch earlier. Said you wouldn't scratch him. If there's anything you'd like to say, maybe even growl in his ear, that'd scare the shit out of him right now. Millimeter spiking a little bit. That's a temperature change actually. I think, yeah, it's temperature changing. So, is there anything you'd like to say to us? Maybe give us your name. I'm hearing things through it. Like some words every now and then. I think he is too, just not making them out. That's why his head kind of does like a little,
Might need to come a little closer to talk to him.
Yeah, you don't need to be scared. Come closer to the circle. To the circle of lights. In the middle of that circle, there's a man.
There's a voice that I hear coming through, and it definitely sounds demonic, but I can't make out what they're saying.
You're going to need to speak more clearly, so he can hear what
Really?
you're saying. Will you please tell us your name? Maybe you're not this evil thing that everybody portrays you to be. Or you could prove yourself right now. Maybe just say hello. If you say hello, then maybe, we ain't going to...
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a very deep voice, but thank you for saying hi. We're here to communicate tonight. There was theories and rumors of a really dark spirit down here that scratches people. Is that true? Do you scratch people?
In town.
So you're saying you only scratch the local people? Is that true? Yes or no? You only scratch people in town?
Or are you in the entire town? Do you encompass the entire town of Atchison?
Thank you for lighting the meter up. Thank you. Can you please step away from it now? Let us know that you're here by stepping away.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you please speak more clearly to Ron? Please. That means something's gotten, it's in its range, but
Hi.
it's not
Hi.
close enough. Hello. Thank you for lighting the meter up again.
Is there some reason you don't want to come all the way into this room?
You can come join us.
Kneel before me.
Well, Ron, we're already sitting. I mean, we're pretty much kneeling.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't kneel before anything I can't fucking see.
Right.
I don't know who you are.
Tell us your name. Okay, so Carrie's going to go in the room where they found a little girl, and when they found the little girl, the closet door was closed.
Alright, the guys are gonna go downstairs, leave us alone. So if you want to come in and join us, join me, and play with some of these toys, you can do that. And this little cool little black box right here. No meter! Alright, thank you. Can you step away from that? Right here. Can you touch this right here? It'll light up and make pretty colors. And there's all sorts. We got a couple teddy bears. We've got a new dinosaur, a new pink pony. Is this the little girl that's in here with me? If so, can you make that meter make a noise or light up? My name is Carrie. Can tell me your name? So you can talk to me through this little box here. It will save your voice over here, and I can hear a little bit of anything that you say coming out of this right here. Can you tell me if you were the entity that was scratching the man who used to live here? If so, can you come over to this box and make it light up? If you are the entity that too much brain fog, man, I'm so tired. Are you glad the guys went downstairs? Did you not want them in this room? If so, can you make that make noise again? Is this a dark entity up here? Are you a not friendly entity or spirit? I can hear you. Why do you not like men? Are you the entity that scratched Don and Rick? Don and Ron? If so, can you light that meter up for me? Can you tell me your name? Tell me through this box right here. Who are you? Is there a reason why a couple psychic, medium, sensitive people have said that there is a barrier? Why don't you want them in this room? Why don't you want people in this room? Man, I can hear you talking, but until you can light that meter up again, I don't even know where you're at, if you're in this room with me or not. Can you come touch this? Is this the entity known as Sallie? Thank you. Can you move away from that now? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Are you a little girl? Did you die in this house? Dude, it's feeling weird in here now. Did you want the guys to leave so you could get me to be up here by myself? Are you more comfortable without the guys being up here? Are you the spirit known as Agnes? Oh my god, okay, fuck this shit. There is something. Guys? Jeez. Guys! Dawn! Ron! So that was on the outside of the door. Not sure if they put that there. Guys! There.
Hold on. Okay. What happened?
Okay, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I'm
Yeah,
shaking
you're
so bad right now. But I think part of that was because I didn't know where the fuck you guys were.
Yeah.
And I was like banging on the fucking wall.
Sorry, we didn't think it would.
Did you put that big ass peep thing
Yeah, I
on
told
the
you.
outside of the door?
Yeah, I told you I put it there so that way if
door
you needed to
would
get yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. Tried to open the door and it was like
No.
not moving. And
Yeah.
then I
Otherwise the
like
door would've
lost
came
my
back
balance. I almost stepped on the fucking millimeter. And that's when I almost fell. But then I was trying to come downstairs because I was like yelling for you guys and like
So was you freaking out because the peep was by the door?
No. So I was just asking like, are you glad the guys are gone now? And it like made the beep. I was like, okay, thank you. I'm trying to ask all these fucking questions. You constantly through the fucking spirit box.
Like-
you can hear shit.
Like way better?
Like full, you can hear. You can hear what they're fucking saying. I couldn't make it out because it was on the floor, but like, I am fucking freaking out.
Would you want since we're actually getting some good communication, are you okay with keep doing it?
Dude, I don't know because I asked if it was Agnes. I asked if it was a bad entity. If it was like, I was asking all sorts of shit, and I said, "Is this entity known as Sallie?" And it goes off.
Could you make out anything?
No,
Like
but
words.
Men. It was male voices coming through that.
Multiple different ones.
So answer to Sally.
It answered to Sallie, but it got super heavy in there, man. Like not in the doll room at Bel Air. It wasn't super heavy when we were talking because it was like kids. It was like, oh, this is really cool, you know. No, up there it was almost like a dark cloud without actually having a fucking cloud. It was just like heavy in there. And I don't even know if I want to go back in there because that is not a child. That is not a fucking kid in that room.
Now, did anything come through that sound demonic?
There's a lot of male voices, and there was, I think, 2 times it came through as something really like, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. But holy shit. And I think I'm more freaked out that I almost fell down the fucking stairs. But the steps are like that thin, and then that first one's a little lower. Like I had to grab the railing, and I was holding your camera because I had no fucking flashlight. And I was like,
Dude, you could have just left that shit up there, man.
I
Fuck.
couldn't see.
Oh, that's right. It's our only light.
I was too freaked out to turn light switches on because I probably yelled for you guys for like 2 minutes.
So definitely.
There's something
I thought it was the
up there, bro.
neighbors.
Huh?
I thought that was the neighbors. I thought I heard something.
No, I definitely
Well,
knew
you
from the
guys
house.
said
That's
bang
all-
on the wall or yell, but
Yeah.
you guys were fucking outside.
We didn't realize it'd be over this.
We were only gone for the last 5 hours.
Dude, the second you guys shut that door and then walked out, I could hear you on the fucking
Yeah.
stairs and there's voices coming through the fucking spirit box.
And you know what
It
was
did not want you two in there.
when we first started walking down, he's like, dude, stop. And I'm like, what? He's like, you don't hear that? I'm like, what? It's probably my fat ass walking down the stairs. He's like, no. Here, group in a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, but like, he's like, stop. I'm like, what? He's like, you don't hear that? I'm like, no. And
I didn't even turn anything off.
The last. Who's gonna edit the video?
That's why I said
You got edit video.
you got a laptop. You got this.
Just download Filmora. You'll work your way. It's my dying way. Get me out on YouTube so we can prove this shit's real.
Lift your shirt up again. I want to see it. Make sure this isn't too bright to not be able to see your
It's
scratches.
definitely too bright. Especially my back is probably glowing.
The scratches subsided a lot. I mean, it used to be. It's still here, but the one going down really is. It's almost gone. But the one there is still there. His little crease marks are pretty much gone except for that. It's more an indentation, but that's from him laying on a bed. But that was the original scratch. We can no longer see the one going down. Used to be two going left to right and one going down.
Right.
And still nothing on the stomach or chest or sides or arms.
You didn't check this side. It's half-assed.
There's nothing.
Alright.
These microphones are like literally about to die.
Whoa.
You got a lot more.
Bro, I'm not going down there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's almost like a claw.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, dude, you got shit. And you got.
There's another thing
You
here.
got a line and a patch.
For real?
You
Yeah.
have a line here, a line
When
here.
we say line, we're talking scratches.
Like
Don't try to
scratch line.
sugarcoat a scratch. It's just a line.
A line here. Well, they could be burns. They look more like burns. This one looks like a scratch, 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 scratch,
Like-
scratch.
Real quick.
Like severity. Level where you'd be like, holy shit.
It's raised.
Bro, if I got like 9 scratches on my back, dude, I'm not going the fuck down there again, man. Alright?
We didn't even go down there.
Oh, wait, front.
And you got them.
You're right, but goddamn, imagine when we do. Imagine when we do, okay?
I don't see any in the front. But definitely on your back there. Holy crap.
That's a lot more, bro. I had 2. I've got like 7.
You got you got the devil's
I haven't been
handprint.
touched the whole. I've been getting fucking non-stop like fucked with, dude. Like, come on, man. I don't want to go back down in that bitch with all them new scratches, dude.
Really?
Let's fucking do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you right now, all them extra. When you're like, holy shit, that's dude.
They're just scratches, dude. They'll go away.
In my mind, I'm like, I was like, watch, they're gonna be like, oh shit, you got like shit tons of them, and like you said it, and I'm like, fuck, man, like I really do. Yeah, that made going down there like really hard now. I'm just gonna tell you that. Kid's all cool getting scratched, but getting scratched like 9 times, and you still don't have a new one at all. That's
I'll
fuck.
go down shirtless.
Go down by yourself.
No.
Why, man? It's just a fucking scratch, bro.
It is a fucking scratch, but there might be more down there, and there's the power of 2.
I ain't gonna
when both of us go down.
Motherfucker scratching me the fuck up. It's scared of you.
Let's just go.
All right, go. I'll be right behind you.
We'll go together. We're a team, bro.
All right, Mr. Uno Scratch.
Whatever.
You literally have,
got
and yours
burns.
are gone. Like my shit has 9 extra ones. Like you, and then we just like, dude, it looks like a fucking like a whole hand claw. I'm like, shit.
Alright. You'll be alright, bud.
Keep going to get. Like,
Worst case Ontario, we go find some sage.
Ontario.
Worst case Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
You should come down with us just to set that down, and just come back up. I'll go down first, man. Okay.
Well, you just give me light. Give me the millimeter. Don't break stairs.
Yeah, maybe we'll go down one at a time. Au revoir, Carrie. I said au revoir.
Nice knowing you.
Okay, so the task cam's recording. Set the task cam up right here. It is recording. Okay, the red light's on. You set that back on the stairs.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see.
What'd she say up there?
I don't know. This is actually inside the pentagram.
We got the task cam rolling back here.
We already had the recorder recording since before we came down here.
Was it a new file?
Yes.
Okay.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Fuck you, demon.
Thing's sitting right here. Carrie done checked our backs already.
Alright, demon. As promised, we have come back down. You have proven that you can in fact scratch Devil's Cricket.
Maybe that's him.
Is that you, demon?
Little spider looking crickets.
Ooh. Demon's talking to me through these headphones.
Faja, is that you?
Anja?
Oh,
It's me,
yeah.
your child.
It's me, your children. Your children's are vague.
Actually, I don't need this.
No. Let's both stand back here. Turn the millimeter. Yeah. I had a feeling that it wanted that. I had a feeling that it didn't want you to feel safe next to the stairs. Or maybe that was just me thinking that. Okay, so.
Alright, demon. Make yourself known for us, please. What do you have to say?
Turn it down a bit. We got that meter that down here again, the one that you like to get close to. You can also speak into that device. What's that?
For you, Carrie?
No, I didn't hear nobody moving. It just sounded like something came through the spirit box.
Oh, I didn't hear.
It sound like
I'm back in the corner over here.
Did you enjoy the Bible verses? It's never done that.
It's been doing that since I put it down there.
It's like the
It's never
extra
done that
actual
before.
static.
Yeah, it sounds like it's too loud and fuzzy, like it's breaking.
Like a speaker's blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those speakers are good.
Yeah. I've never heard it do that.
It's never done that. Never.
Just to know.
Is that you speaking to us, demon? Make it do it again. In 3, 2, 1.
Is there anything you want to tell us? Can you say hello again? Pretty sure it was you that said hi. Like I said when we first got here, man, maybe you're not such a bad guy. Maybe you're misunderstood, whatever's down here.
I don't know. You did scratch us. Are you in this hole? Is this where you live? In this little cave-like hole? Yeah.
make you feel though immediately when I turn the light off?
I thought my screensaver went black, so I touched us first thing I touched it.
That's funny. It's like, I wonder if you trip out, the light just fucking went off while your face is right in a hole. That's funny.
It sucks you didn't get a reaction out of that though. Well, make yourself known. Let us see something down here. Move something. Knock something over.
I got a recorder right there. It's already halfway tipped over.
See, I don't feel scared. I don't feel nervous or anything.
I do slightly, but I felt more upstairs.
Yeah. Millimeters not even. I'm gonna put it back on the stairs. See.
All right.
Maybe it can't get into that circle.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, demon. I'll actually move these out of the circle also. Okay, I pulled you out of the circle. Can you talk now?
What?
It actually says something. It's actually letters. There's a letter M here.
Oh. I don't know. I see it though.
Now, back up to the side. Don't necessarily put all the light on it. Maybe put it down up against the floor and do a side angle.
Like from where I'm standing right here, it almost looks like it's something in like Latin or German or some shit.
Yeah.
O-M.
Because you can see it's like there's like a painted circle here. And the pentagram's in the middle.
There's a UA right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, most
My
definitely
camera
was
ain't picking it up that good because I have a wide angle going on here.
Well, my camera ain't picking it up at all. That's my naked eye.
If there's any spirits or entities down here that like to communicate with us, can you tell us what your name is? Maybe pull the antenna out on the spirit box. Don't we always usually have that out?
Sometimes.
I'm actually getting hungry now too. Can you make that millimeter light up? It's on the stairs.
Listen, man, you worked up our nerves a little bit upstairs, but now I'm not nervous anymore. What's up with that? Is that your game? Just to scare us a little bit? I mean, you didn't really scare me. You scared Dawn.
Don't act like you weren't a little scared.
I was nervous. Wasn't scared. Give me a reason to be scared.
Scratch his back right now. He's not afraid of you. Do it right here. We'll show the whole world what you got.
I don't think he's able to. I don't think he's able to do it on command. He doesn't like to be told what to do, right? You just want to creep up on us when we least expect it. I bet that's your game.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
You can't get to a man head on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I thought. Well, since they like scratching me more, maybe you'll
Maybe it'll be me.
Get Don.
You done?
You like scratching Don.
You done filled my back up like a fucking Bob Ross painting, so add a happy little squirrel somewhere. You're running out of places, dude.
Don't make him laugh. Bob Ross probably sitting in hell yeah. Hell yeah, do it. Yeah, scratch him. He's the one scared. You done freaked him out. Freak him out a little bit more. Oh, if I see a scratch appear right in front of my face, you might scare me a little bit. Probably go upstairs and not come back down. Maybe.
Pretty clear image.
Yeah. Okay, Don's in the circle again. Can you make that meter light up? Or beep?
Pretty sure it's from just being hunched
Crouched
over. It's like one of those feelings like when you feel like your back locks up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the upper back. I'm pretty sure it's just because my position I'm in. I'm doing it quite a bit for the past couple of days.
What's that? Are you moving up there?
The squeak, that was the headset.
Oh, never mind. You want to sit in a chair? I'll stand up. So you're not huddled like that, busting your knees all to hell?
Yeah.
All right, Demon. You have the table. If you could tell Don anything right now, now's the time.
Sounded like you said kids or six or kick or something. I was like kick, six, something like that. Normal sounding man voice, kind of.
Are you disguised as a man? A normal man?
Rock or run or rock or rock, something like that. Ron, maybe you said your name, dude. I don't even know.
You want us to run? You want us to run away? You can also light that meter up. Are you about tired of answering our questions? Or tired of ignoring our questions? Make yourself known. Are you even a demon? Are you the elderly lady that fell down the stairs and died? Heard you're a pretty cranky lady, pretty negative woman. But you live damn near a full life. My guts are starting to hurt. Could be the poo though. Demon, are you there? What's your name?
Kind of heard something. It was like, I mean, definitely couldn't make any of the words out, but it was kind of like, blah, 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 whatever. It was like, da, 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 but kind of like I said, I couldn't make like really whether it was a man, a female. It would be more of a man because it's kind of more of a deeper voice, but it was like a blah, 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 blah. Just heard something similar again, way behind the static.
What are you trying to say? Get closer. Why won't you get closer to us? Get closer so we can hear you. You're not so scary. Ooh, you can scratch us. What else can you do? Show yourself. Are you tormenting these poor positive energies upstairs? Are you scaring them? Why?
Power. Depression.
You want power? Their depression gives you power? Is that what it is? Does any sort of depression give you power from the living or dead? Yes or no? I'm feeling something on my right shoulder blade. So when we go back up, check my right shoulder blade. Is that you, demon? Are you touching me? You have to do better than that. Thank you. That's fucked up. Okay.
This thing keeps getting pretty quiet.
So, you said power and depression.
I don't know what I just said, but it was like
My question was,
two of them.
why are you tormenting the positive energies upstairs? And that's right when you grabbed the top of that antenna and then you immediately said power, then depression.
For real?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. And so I said, so you gain power through their depression.
I'm getting a lot of voices now, the same guy, but I can't hear with only one ear, but go ahead.
And then
We got it on the recording.
got nothing. And then I sat here for a second and I started feeling a pressure on my right shoulder blade.
Yeah.
And I said, is that you touching me? I said, you're going to have to do better than that. And that's when that started beeping. What? All
I
right.
just said some more shit again. I don't know what it is though.
Carrie says she's feeling dizzy. Really dizzy.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go up check on her.
Okay.
It got really dead down here, feels like.
Alright, let me grab my shit. Don't leave me. We'll just keep everything going and continue.
Okay, motherfucker.
Busy how? Like, what happened?
Like, I don't know if it's just like the light playing tricks on me, but
You were recording, right?
no, it was not. But this,
Baby.
You know, one thing different.
Oh, yeah.
that's
one
why I
thing-
wasn't recording, and I kept looking in that, but there was nothing there. But it just looked. I mean, the head was like here. You could kind of see his shoulder here. Like it was just like that little corner bit, just like a.
Oh, man, it'd been nice to have
Kinda
a view from your exact angle, though.
Is it picking that up right there?
It is, but will it see what she's seeing?
Yeah.
But it stops. Sorry.
Okay.
It cuts off right about the top of my shoulders.
Okay, so real quick, since we're back up here, we're doing a back check. My back's been on fire pretty much the whole time I've been down there. Random spots, not on fire, but it's not the same. Yes, I know you did that. Congratulations.
It's good. So that's a good sign because it's telling me it's up here now. Thank you. It's fucking green. I haven't seen light in a while.
Right at the Sallie picture, though. Yeah.
My fucking pits are getting there, man. Look a little right. Any new ones?
No. Well,
Were you leaning up against
you
something?
got them going this way
I
too.
don't have them. No, I was never leaning up against any.
You have your 1, 2, 3, 4 original, or 1, 2, 3 originals. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Are you getting it good on film?
Ones before.
Trying to.
Oh, Ron, use that camera. Use that Canon.
Here, I get it.
And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those are all extra then.
I know. Those are the latest.
Yeah. All right.
Let me finish talking before you open your mouth. Actually, they're not. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Like your moles and freckles are lining up. They're starting to give me puke sweats and irritability, obviously.
You're like, I gotta go the fuck outside. Like, I feel like breaking something in this fucking house. Honestly.
Until you're staring at a picture of the only girl that matters.
That's a verse.
We come back up, I have even more extra ones. So it was like 3 or 4 times we checked, and it's like, it's kind of scary, man. It really is. Like, you know, it's weird. It really puts you on like an emotional fucking roller coaster. Not like I'm done, like not like I'm too scared to ever do it
Right,
again,
but it's
but
just
I
a
really
new-
got to get all
new-
this shit out right now.
A new experience.
It was
And
a new
that's kind of
experience,
why I wanted to go back down to the basement. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted to see how it would react to our fear because we haven't got to feel that in such a while. Will it react to our fear? Right? And it did. It didn't react to me because I don't feel like I was scared.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't affecting me like it was affecting you. It was fucking with you. It was affecting you. It kept going after you.
Yeah, so
Right.
it got, and so do you think maybe if it would have just been you continuously adding 3 or 4 scratches every time we checked, you might be a little more scared about it? Or you'd be like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they kept attacking me, yes.
yeah, and that's the way it felt. So I'm like, dude, that's how it kind of made me feel. And I'm like, but I still went down there, you know what I mean? But going down there is comfortable. I put the headset on and shit. It's like whatever. But
then it attacked you as soon as we got upstairs.
yeah. But you know what's really crazy?
Who's to say it wasn't attached to me and it fucking nonchalantly made me say that to you?
And that's another thing I
And then
thought.
it instantly traveled to you.
And what's fucked up is
I'm not gonna make excuses for my behavior.
No.
I don't feel like I was being mean, but
Well, no, I
obviously
know you
come
can-
off as an asshole.
Well, I know you can be like that, especially when you're like really aggravated and shit. But I was like, I mean, that could have made. And then so like the way you said it and how you said it, like I was like, dude, holy shit! Like, what if that's his effect? You know, maybe that's the way it's affecting you. It's like maybe it's wanting to cause that. You know, or maybe it knows like how you can be. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's what it's going to do. But either way, like I said, man, I brushed that off. But then it was almost like.
You brushed it off, but it's still.
But and honestly, dude, like I said, how many times you said some shit that's like pissed me off or some pretty shitty, right? And I've said some shit where it's pissed you off. But like to react like that, it's the mixture of that and everything that's on my fucking back right now, and the way I can still feel my back burning right now. You know what I mean? Not burning, but I'm like, oh, this is fucking shitty, but I can still feel it. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel like we should check it again, which we will. You know what I mean? Because like. But yeah, it's just emotional, man. It's like emotional weirdness. Like maybe like the feeling of like somebody the first time they ever realized they were depressed. They wonder why are they feeling that way? Like how much worse does it get? Does this go away? You know what I mean? Oh, and the whole thought of attachment and getting cleansed, yeah, that was on my fucking mind. Not at first. When we first got the scratch, I'm like, okay. Like, that's cool.
So going forward, maybe we don't antagonize.
You think?
Like, this is a learning lesson.
No.
We heard everybody else tell us not to, but why? What led up to that? Now we know.
And we were never even supposed to go in the fucking basement.
And now we know why.
And that's another thing I thought too. I'm like, what if, dude, like literally somebody had like a fucking crazy mental breakdown similar to this, but on like a cloud 9 level, you know what I mean? And they're like in a fucking hospital. And then, so that's what I mean. A lot of thoughts were going through my like the weird thoughts we have about just what ghosts are, other dimensional. What if they're this? What if it's time with like getting scratched that many times? I'm thinking like, what if this and what if that and like what if this? So, dude, it's kind of fucking my head up a little bit. I'm over it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay, but yeah, it's a little bit rough for me right now.
Okay.
And I feel like maybe what you said kind of like heighten it, I guess. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, it's just I just felt like I needed to fucking walk out and just get air, or something. Like, I don't know.
Interesting.
Weird. It's fucking, it's super interesting, dude, because the shit that's going through my head right now about the whole thing is crazy. Like, I would still do it again. We came back here again, I'd go in the basement again. As far as, like, saying shit like the way we said it, I probably wouldn't say that shit anymore.
No, we're good. We'll be good.
But maybe this is a teaching lesson for when not to throw caution to the wind and just,
Oh yeah, there's definitely an evil,
You know.
evil in there, for sure. Don't know where Sally's at though.
We haven't even got a whimper of Sally or the name Sally. We really never got any names.
the one time upstairs in the closet when I said, is this the entity named Sally? And it lit up. But that's the only time.
To be honest, bro, what I want to do, I want to just put that caution tape back over and that bucket back under there and just pretend like we never went down there. Unless you want to go back down there, I mean, I'm cool with that, but I don't really want to risk that.
I think we're good fucking with demons.
I don't want to, yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like feeling the way I feel, like mentally right now, like I don't want to do it. I've calmed down from like a fucking, like a 98 to like a 3. You know, I still feel a little shaky. I still feel kind of nauseous, like sick, like kind of. Not like dizzy nausea, like, but just like vomit type of like pukey that's slightly there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's kind of scary, dude. Like, if I'd still do it again, like, I'd not the whole provoking. Like if they're saying there's a fucking demon, I'm down with the whole talking and shit. But you know, I wouldn't. I don't want to be involved in that. I'm sure we still get scratches by walking in there. But another thing too, it kind of makes you wonder. It's like we've probably been scratched before. Because honestly, I'm not.
How often have we really checked?
We've
Broadwell.
Yeah,
Or not Broadwell, but Escape Zone.
This is like the first time we're actually like taking our shirts up and shit to really look. And also, I didn't even feel my first one.
Yeah.
And then even the other ones, I'm not really feeling that. You know, I've kind of just kept saying like, well, I kind of feel the burn from the first one. So I just kept thinking that's the thing. But that feeling that I felt on my back of the first one, like off and on throughout the night, is very minor, like very minor. But this is kind of like the spot I would feel it. It'd be like wherever the spot was, like right in here.
Yeah.
And now it feels like this whole area right here is just like burning.
Well, that's also the one that looks more like a welt. Like,
do I look different? Do I like...
You had a darkness in your eyes when you were inside.
That's how I felt. Like it felt like something was there.
Your eyes, they may not have been, but they look black to me.
yeah. Oh, I noticed that too.
It actually kind of made me nervous.
Literally,
What about now? I mean,
You still have like...
you can, but you can
look.
actually see pupil now. Like, I can tell the difference between your iris and your pupil at the moment. In there, you couldn't.
okay.
But literally, immediately after, you were like, man, I gotta get out of here. And then you just dipped. He just was like, well, that was new. Like, and then I threw the camera on, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna go figure out what the fuck that just
wanted
was.
to give him a few seconds before we
Yeah.
He needed to get some air.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna go figure that out. But
Right now, you look like you're in like a...
I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking like... I don't know. Just thinking.
You just got the Ron purse.
You know how like when you watch like the YouTube videos and this type of shit happens and like... It's
You feel like they're overacting.
overacting, bro. Like you feel like it's an overacting thing, and you're like, psh, you're just selling it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I came out here and was like kind of hoping y'all didn't fucking come out here for a while, because I just really didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I mean, it's actually still scaring me now the way I felt right there. That it's giving me like anxiety almost. Not anxiety to where it's like, oh, I'm gonna pass the fuck out, but like making you feel a certain way, because that's not me, dude. That's not what I do, and that's what kind of scared me even more, because I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Why is this becoming overwhelming? Is there a fucking demon? Am I possessed? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I think we all probably thought like, okay, I really don't believe in demonic possession, but like, what it would feel like if that did happen. You know,
Yeah.
or like if somebody else did. It made me feel like I'm the guy. This is happening now. That's why he scratched me so many times. Like,
Oh, fuck, wave of emotion, bro.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
every fucking Conjuring movie's flowing through your head. Every fucking horror movie you've watched about demons and possession.
in a way, yeah, dude. And even deeper than that. Like I said, we have some weird, deep conversations about spirits in general here lately. So now imagine how deep I was going with the whole demon thing. Like, it got really fucking far, man. Like,
Well, I mean,
it felt like a bad acid trip for about, I don't know, 10 minutes.